stealing is bad, but if you're going to steal from the rich to give to the poor...
I would totally do that.
If
I could get away with it, yeah.
And then broadcast it to the internet?
I would live stream my robberies is what I would do.
And that's what you do in Volume, where you play as a hacker activist.
Loxley.
Yeah, Rob Loxley. So if you know the Robin Hood classic, it's kind of a modern take on it. Well, very modern. It's like in the mid-2000s.
Yeah.
Where you're hacking into this corporation and like stealing all their gems, and you're broadcasting this all online. So it's like a commentary on how, you know, social media and streaming is right now.
Yeah.
But you're doing this to kind of help the poor because this corporation has kind of taken over the government. Time for a revolution.
It is. It is time for a revolution. It's also time to steal things very stealthily, because this game will make you be as stealthy as you need to be. There are some games where you can sort of weasel around it and I'm going to go through and kill things. No, no, no.
Have to be stealthy.
This game, you have to be stealthy. You cannot be seen. You don't want to be seen. Maybe if you're right by the exit, you can afford to be seen. But really, it's one of those experiences where you have to go through unscathed, steal all the jewels so the exit will open up, and then make your way to the exit to move on to the one of hundreds levels.
It's an isometric view, and you are Robin who's walking around trying to avoid guards, and there's the vision cone. I'm actually a fan of the vision cone because nowadays stealth games, like when they're in 3D, you're not really sure, like, am I too close? Like playing a bunch of Metal Gear Solid at 5, am I too close? Not close enough. But here, it's very clearly marked, okay, this guard can only see in this triangle.
That cone of terror, stay out of.
And it's all these AI robots, so you're kind of prancing around them. I'm like, well, you can't see me even though I'm right next to you. There's a replayability as well. You can create your own levels. You also can try to get on the leaderboards. You're on a timer every level that you jump into because there's a par. It tells you how you're kind of doing compared to everybody else.
And that's the worst when you're over par. Like, okay,
and
I have
each level
to.
is quick. I mean, it doesn't take more than 2 minutes per level.
At max. Early levels, you're like, okay, first level, 4 seconds, done. Mastered it.
But if you listen to them talk, I'm like, hey, you're eating into my timer here.
Like, bro, can you wrap this up? Can I just play this?
And there are 100 levels to get through, so you do want to move through
And there's the user-created levels. I played a Pac-Man level. What?
But what'd you think of Volume overall?
It was fun. It's been a while since I played a stealthy game that was sort of this vibe of stealthy, where I actually had to go in stealthy. I couldn't
like
run and gun.
traditional stealth.
Yeah, old school Tenshu stealth action. So I had a good time playing it. I definitely look forward to seeing some of the cooler levels that other people out there can create and maybe diving into those. But overall, I mean, you get 100 levels of goodness for not a whole lot of money.
That's true.
Now, that's why I'm giving Volume a 7 out of 10.
I'm giving it an 8 out of 10.